Feminine love. Okay. That's clear how I feel about that.
There it is, right there.
Make me cry. Laughing and crying. Hey, we talked about that yesterday
We did.
in class. Laughing and crying. Oh, good to know.
Hit the spot.
Hit the spot right there.
Feminine love button.
um, okay, where were we?
Feminine love.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for joining us. Go in love. um, well, it could create harmony in the home, or it could create disharmony in the home. Yes. If so, today was like such an interesting thing that was happening in the morning. I noticed with my man. I woke up and I came out to the kitchen. I'm still like kind of waking up, and he was trying to assist me with the coffee. Um, but I was already making it, so I was in the process of making the coffee, and yet he was just trying to help me with it. And I noticed how, um, like, that wasn't really working for me. It was like he wasn't noticing that I was already doing it. He just wanted to help, like wanted to solve a problem. And I went into the bathroom and I started to think, and I thought, oh, wouldn't it be cool if if every morning we read a thing that said all of the things that you will do today for the other person, and all of the things that you won't do for the other person that doesn't bring energy, that doesn't create harmony. And it was just like coming to me like an affirmation, but also you kind of remember it. Like, for example, I would say, for me, I'd say, um today I will not speak unless my heart is open.
Hmm.
With my man. Today I will make my man right.
Hmm.
you know and then maybe for him it's like, today I will make my woman laugh, or today I will not try to solve a problem unless she asks. Everything that could create harmony and disharmony. um and yeah, I just realized also that women are in charge of creating that these structures and processes to keep the harmony in the home. And it's the woman's love, and also like the protection of the love, that would create something like that. That's what I'm seeing.
Fun. Fun. What does it look like? So you wake up, you do a team meeting, or
No, to ourselves. So each one
oh,
does it for themselves. Yeah. So let's say, because I don't know what some of the things that I do that are not working, right? But and maybe some things that I do that are working, so we can create the list together. Like, we could help each other to put things on the list. And then in the morning when you wake up, you look at the list. So today I will not speak unless my heart is open. Today I will make my man right every time. Um, I don't know. I'm just game.
Task list?
a task list.
Another task list. Yay. A checklist.
Daily.
I was thinking more like an affirmation, but okay, it could be a checklist, because that could be fun, right? Because then you like keeping score for a man. That would be fun.
Mm. As you were speaking it, I was thinking about how would you bring that up to a man?
Oh, I
To
told him right away.
huh?
I told him.
How did you do it?
I just came out from the bathroom. I was like, oh my God, I just had this amazing idea that we could do together. And then, of course, I was excited. So he's like, ooh, together. We can do something together.
Yeah, they created a game for him.
Yeah. And I said, what if we were to make a list of all the things? And I know he likes lists. So that works. You know, so, so I was like, and I said, well, if we write down all the things that we do for each other, that, you know, that day, to remind ourselves to keep each other, to create, to stay in harmony, to stay in play, to stay in connection, instead of doing things daily that turn us off, and it's just consistent. But if you, it just needed a reminder instead of dealing with it in the moment, have something else in place that could potentially not have us do that.
Mm. That is awesome. It's like you're creating a game for your man.
Yeah.
I like that. I was thinking, so my man is an athlete, former athlete, right?
Yeah.
So um for me, it would need some kind of game with scores for the whole family, right? For everybody that's in the family, um, including a business family or regular family, right? So some kind of scoreboard with, okay, I've done this, boom, there's that little red light or green light on the scoreboard, or some your man is about tasks. He's a manager type, right? So
Yes.
and then for a visionary, it probably needs to be something more, um, whatever they are, um, whatever they need, right? Because men love games and the kids do too. So
Mhm.
creating a game for both of you to stay light, to stay in the pleasure.
That's right. That's right. It could also have rewards.
Mhm.
Uh, when you were saying creating games, I think you're like the master of creating games for your family. Uh, you know, and keeping it light and fun, and everybody's entertained. So yeah, for sure. Do you have reward systems?
We're recreating it because we haven't lived together in a long time together. Um, my children were in one place. Everybody was all over the place. So we're now coming back together to one turf. And so as we're going, we're creating new games, new rules, setting up structures in the family because I'm starting to realize that they've gotten used to different way of living in the last year. So, so I'm kind of throwing in those rules, and as I'm throwing them in, I'm remembering to put them on the rules. For instance, one of the rules is you've got to make your bed before you get out of your room in the morning. Even if you've taken a shower, before you get out of the room, you have to make your bed. Um, that's for my room, right? For the children, I introduced it to them, but it's up to them because it's their room, right? So they can choose to create their own games for their own rooms.
Mm,
Common area, that's my area. I'm the queen of that area, so I create the rules for the common area. And then everywhere else, I think we spoke a little bit about that last week as well. The harmony. I'm as a woman, I'm creating the harmony in the home. So for the main area where everybody comes in to join in to the family circle, we have a separate game, and then everybody has their own games for their room.
wow. That sounds so much fun, and also like complex for some people that might be listening.
Right,
And at the same time, very simple.
right. It's whatever pleases you. I can literally create any game for my main room that I want, and I can invite them to play. or not. And if they don't like that game, I invite them to have a team meeting and ask them, what kind of game do you want to create? What kind of rules would you like? Because I prefer when the house is clean. When the house is clean, I feel more alive, more vibrant. You know, how do we do it together? How do we keep the house clean? And then
Another game. It sounds like another game to create the game
another game.
together. Yeah.
Oh, how do you gather your family together and create a game?
Yes.
Create a game and then create rules for that game together and make it fun.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
So, okay, I just recently was asked, why rules? Why have rules for the game? Because there's no game without the rules.
It
Right,
sets
but-
boundaries also. It creates like perimeters.
Mhm.
Mhm.
For men, it also, because when you have rules, you can actually know the score.
Mhm.
Because you don't have the boundaries in the rule, you don't know how to score. Well, how do you know how many? How did I do?
Yeah.
Think about it. But then when we have a game and they know, oh, you did awesome on this. This one you did great. This is a lot of work with children too, positive reinforcement. And then just ignoring what doesn't work.
Amazing, amazing. Anything you have, Giselle, that you want to add?
Not right now.
Not right now. I know this is so amazing. Thank you so much for sharing, ladies. For everyone who's listening, if you want to know how to create rules and games for your families, for your partnerships, we have the Power of Partnership class coming up in 2 weeks on the weekend. Please reach out to us. Let us know if you're interested, and then we'll tell you more on how you can join. Thank you so much, ladies. Always a pleasure. See everyone next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.